How's everybody doing today? So this is Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran sports cards and collectibles, coming to you live from Arlington, Washington. Nice to have you join with me today. For those that come in the stream while we're going along here, this is just my time where I start 5 minutes early. 5 minutes early. Oops, got a little bit of sticky stuff there. 5 minutes early to just do a chat preview, see if anybody wants to talk, have some questions. Anything at all whatsoever. Sportsline, nice to have you in with me. All right. So, yeah, so we're going to do, I know I have my long title for my Hall of Fame Fridays, but the video series and all that, I'm just going to call it Hall of Fame Fridays. And when we have stuff come in, it'll be also Fan Mail Friday. So I do have 2 packages that came in this week. Other than what I shared earlier that I wanted to get on the channel. But I do have 2 packages from 2 fans today. These are actual fan packages. So I'll be showing you those in about a minute here. I usually go for a couple minutes. And then in the preview, I show you what we're going to go over today. And then we'll get right into our Hall of Fame Fridays. Of course, Hall of Fame Friday today is the 2012 inductees. So if you do want to go back, not back in time, we're going back in time each Friday. So next week it'll be 2011. The week after that will be 2010. All right, 20-hour gaming. Nice to have you in here. Dante, nice to see you back in here too. All right, so we got definitely 3 people that are in the chat room too. All right, so as my channel develops and continues, my screaming running videos that I do are basically, I just want to get to 1,000 subs as quick as possible. So with you guys out there, maybe you can help me. That's why for most of you, you'll kind of see me in on Jabs. That is probably the most place where I can get subs. He's got over 31,000 now, I think. He'll be getting up to 32,000 pretty soon. But so that's why I jump into his streams. He's the one that kind of got me started with this. I saw some of his videos, started following him, got in on a couple of his breaks. Down the road, yes, I probably will be doing breaks. And I can list them on eBay. I do have an eBay account. I would love to get to 1,000 subs so I can go live again. Yeah, I did not want to wait until then. So that's why I moved down into my office here, where I can hook, I just got a webcam on my personal computer here, and go in, load up my YouTube, tell them I want to go live, and I go live. So that just kind of makes it easy for me. But I don't mind if nobody's in here viewing my channels. Eventually I'll get a following. Yeah, I understand. You don't have a computer by my card table. Yeah, upstairs where my iMac, even though it has a video cam, I tried putting my webcam on my iMac, and that didn't trick the system. It has to be an actual PC. Probably work on a personal computer type laptop, but I don't know for sure. I don't have a laptop either. But we've got our 2-minute spot here. I'm going to pan down here, show you. I'm going to set these aside after I show you to them. Okay, so I've got 2 fan mail packages, 2 small ones. One from Mike Kelly. I believe that's Mad Dog. And then, of course, Chad Hopkins. You've probably seen him around the channels. He jumps in here every once in a while. Our webcams, a lot of money. No, they're not a lot of money. You can get a fairly inexpensive one that would have probably a good video quality to it. They were when they first came out, but now that there's so many different ones out there, I just have a Logitech, has a microphone on it, has the video. Every once in a while, it's not the best, and my PC is dying. I hope I can get to my 1,000 subs before my PC. But I've had it for like about 7 to 8 years, but it's still hanging in there. I pretty much, it runs 24/7. It just keeps going. But every once in a while, I have to come in, and it won't. I'll have to see if I can activate the webcam. I'll have to reset the computer, do a reboot. But other than that, it works. So yeah, so I've got these 2 fan mail packages. I'm going to set them aside for right now, just to get them out of the screen here. And then we've got our 2 Hall of Famers for 2012. Our 2 Hall of Famers for 2012 are, of course, we've got the first one here, Barry Larkin. Barry Larkin, inducted in 2012, Cincinnati Reds shortstop. And then here we've got Ron Santo. Ron Santo, he was inducted in 2012, Chicago Cubby, third baseman. And so these are two rookie cards. This is Ron Santo's 1966 rookie card, and this is Barry Larkin's rookie card. I do not have all the rookie cards for the Hall of Famers, but I'm working on that. Of course, the older ones, I don't know if I'll ever get their rookie cards. But I do have almost cards for everyone. Whenever I don't, I bring out the Hall of Fame postcards. Use that for a fill-in like I did in my video last week. I didn't have no cards for it was an umpire and two managers, I think, last week. So do you know where there's a list of Hall of Fames by rookie year? I don't know for sure about that, but I could try and check into it. I've been trying to figure that out kind of myself. I have a Beckett rookie catalog, basically. I kind of look for the Hall of Famers, look in there. I could probably throw together a list, but that would be the best thing to do is get like a Beckett book or possibly the Hall of Fame website. You could probably look there. But as far as I don't know where you could get the list. When I look for rookies, when I go into like do a box break and stuff, I go to the card collecting database. You can bring up a set of cards, and then pretty much what you can do then is you can, when you're in that set of cards, you can click on a tab that says what are all the Hall of Famers in that set. You can click on another tab that says what are the rookies in that set. You can kind of find them that way, but it'll have all the rookies, whether they're good players, not so good players. Yeah, they might have it on the Hall of Fame website. I do order things. I'm a Hall of Fame member, so I get all the information. I kind of showed it before here. I'll scan up here. I know I don't mind where this is going to be a kind of a short video today. I'm going to pan up here so you can see I guess I got to go up pretty high there. But you can see this is my stack of all my sports magazines, and this isn't all of them. I've got a bunch upstairs where I use some of the more current ones and some of the ones I use for looking up information on sets. I don't necessarily go by the prices so much, but you can see this kind of here and stuff. And then I can pan down. You can see it pretty much goes almost to the floor down here. All right. But get back in down here to the task in here. Gone a couple minutes over from our preview and stuff, but I don't mind chatting, talking. Nice set of cards. All right. So without further ado, we'll go into the initial part of my Friday videos, and that's Hall of Fame Fridays. Going through the Hall of Famers. Again, I'm going back in time. So if you want to see my earlier series, go into my videos, go back, and you can see early May is when I've started all my streams. And I started this when I went live. I kind of formulated my schedule, what I wanted to do each day, and try and stick to that schedule as much as possible. And then, so eventually, sometime next year, we should get through either 2020 or 2021, getting all the way back to the early days Hall of Famers, okay? So without further ado, we're going to go here and do Barry Larkin first. Barry Larkin, I'll bring his card up a little closer so you can see a better picture of, he does have more than one rookie card, but this is the one I chose for the video here today. And it does have stats. You can see it's stats card, and you can see the information for the card on the back here. All right, it's card number 648. And his rookie year, of course, was 1986 when he came up from the minors. He played 103 games in Denver, and then he came up into his major league debut with the Cincinnati Reds. And believe it or not, he spent his whole career in Cincinnati. All right. All right. So we're going to go into these two players, and then we'll get to the Fan Mail Friday. All right. So Barry Larkin, Barry Lewis, to all 12 All-Star games, or to 12 All-Star games in 19 seasons. It doesn't get much better than that for any shortstop. Born April 28, 1964 in Cincinnati, Ohio, Larkin was an honor student and an athletic star at Cincinnati's Moeller High School and enrolled at the University of Michigan with the idea of playing both baseball and football. But when legendary football coach Bo Schembechler advised Larkin to redshirt his freshman year, Larkin's path to Cooperstown began. The best decision Bo Schembechler ever made, in my opinion, Larkin said. It allowed me to focus on only one sport, baseball, for the first time. After earning a spot in the 1984 U.S. Olympic baseball team, Larkin was taken by the Reds with the 4th overall pick in the 1985 MLB draft. Larkin finished 7th in the National League Rookie of the Year voting in 1985, despite playing just 41 games. The next season, he won the Reds' starting shortstop job, and by 1988, Larkin was a first-time All-Star with a .296 average, 91 runs scored, 32 doubles, and 40 stolen bases. In 1990, Larkin finished 7th in the NL MVP voting after hitting .301 with 30 steals and 67 RBIs. The Reds went wire-to-wire and winning the National League West that year. Then dispatched the Pirates and A's in the postseason to win the World Series. In the 4-game sweep over Oakland in the Fall Classic, Larkin hit .353 and scored 3 runs. Larkin began to develop power in 1991 when he hit 20 homers, and his all-round play continued to improve. He won the first of 3 consecutive Gold Glove Awards in '94 and was named the National League MVP in 1995 after hitting .319 en route to the Reds' National League Central title and trip to the NLCS, and became the first shortstop and just the second Reds player to post a 30-homer, 30-steal season in 1996. I'm not a home run hitter, said Larkin, who hit 5 home runs in 2 consecutive days in 1991. Another first for a shortstop. I'm a line drive hitter. In 1996, I hit 33 line drives that went over the fence. Larkin was also a role model off the field, winning the Roberto Clemente Award in 1993 and the Lou Gehrig Award in 1994. Larkin retired after the 2004 season. He was named All-Star in his final year in the big leagues. With a .295 career average, 2,340 hits, 1,329 runs, and 379 stolen bases. Larkin scored at least 80 runs in a season 7 times, hit 30-plus doubles in 6 seasons, and stole 30 or more bases 5 times. He won his 3 Gold Glove Awards at shortstop en route to a career fielding percentage of .975 and won 9 Silver Slugger Awards. He played every one of his 19 big league seasons with the Cincinnati Reds. So there we have it there. Barry Lewis Larkin, 2012 inductee. Next we have Ron Santo. Move Gary out of the spotlight. Barry and Ron Santo. Here's his rookie card. And then it actually says it's the Topps 1986 All-Star Rookie. But in Beckett, they do list this as one of his rookie cards. And then you have the back here. It's card number 35 in that Topps series. Anytime I have a Topps rookie, I like using Topps. Topps is my favorite card. I love buying Topps products, and that's about the only one I usually will buy. But I will buy older sets when there are more in play. So here we go, Ron. All right. Hey, Mike. Nice to have you in the room here. So it looks like we have 3 people in the room with 2 thumbs up. Make sure you give me those thumbs up. Share the video if you do like it and want to share it with friends. Get them to watch my Hall of Fame videos here. That would be awesome. So Ron Santos, Ronald Edward Santos, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2012. Primary team was the Chicago Cubs, and he was a third baseman. He personified the Chicago Cubs for more than 50 years as a player, a broadcaster, and an icon. His legend remains vibrant, a living monument to his love for the game. Ron Santos played 14 years for the Cubs and one for the White Sox, defining third base play in the 1960s. Born in Seattle, Washington, Santo grew up to be a talented multi-sport amateur athlete. He began to attract the attention of the big league scouts in 1958. Oh, that was a while ago. That's when I was born. As a catcher, and he signed with the Cubs in 1959. Santo was moved to third base and immediately made an impact in the minors, hitting .327 with 87 RBIs for Double-A San Antonio in 1959. The next season, Santo had 32 RBIs in 71 games with Triple-A Houston before getting the call to the majors. In his June 26, 1960 debut against the Pirates, Santo had 3 hits and 5 RBIs in a doubleheader sweep. He never appeared in another minor league game. Santo finished 4th in the National League Rookie of the Year voting that season despite appearing in only 95 games. The next season, Santo firmly entrenched himself at third base by hitting 23 home runs and driving in 83 runs. But all the while, Santo was harboring a secret. During a routine physical just before his minor league career began, doctors diagnosed Santo with type 1 juvenile diabetes. At the time, the life expectancy of a juvenile diabetic was thought to be about 25 years. Santo was 18, but he educated himself about the disease and taught himself how to administer insulin injections. He kept his secret until 1971, by which time he was a 7-time All-Star. On the field, Santo developed into a star at the plate with the glove. He was named to his first All-Star game in 1963 and won the first of 5 straight Gold Glove awards in 1964. From 1963 to 1970, Santo averaged almost 29 homers and 106 RBIs per season. He also led the National League in walks 4 times between 1964 and 1968 and placed the league in on-base percentage twice in that same span. Santo was part of a core group of players, including Hall of Famers Ernie Banks, Fergie Jenkins, and Billy Williams, who led the Cubs back into the contention in the late 60s, and in 1969 the Cubs placed the newly created National League East for most of the season before fading in September as the Miracle Mets clinched the title. It would be Santo's best chance at a postseason appearance that would never come. Santo made the All-Star team from 1971 to 1973, giving him 9 All-Star berths for his career. But by 1973, the 33-year-old Santo was entering the twilight of his career, with the Cubs slowly dismantling the great core of their 60s teams following the 1973 season, where he hit 20 home runs and drove in 77 runs. Santo became the first player to invoke the new 10 and 5 rule, designed to allow players with 10 years in the big leagues and the last 5 with the same team to veto trades. The Cubs tried to trade Santo to the Angels, but Santo rejected it. Later, he accepted a deal to the crosstown White Sox. Santo entered the business world after retiring following the 1974 season, but returned to the Cubs in 1990 as a radio broadcaster, quickly winning over a new generation of fans with his unabashed support of the team. Despite numerous illnesses, including heart bypass surgery and bladder cancer, Santo rarely missed work, even after having both legs amputated due to his diabetic condition. In 2003, the Cubs retired his number 10. He finished his career with a .277 average, 342 home runs, 1,331 RBIs, 1,108 walks, and 1,138 runs scored. Defensively, Santo led all National League third basemen and put out 7 times. Assists 7 times, and total chances 9 times, and retired with National League records for most assists in a season by a third baseman, most double plays by a third baseman in a career, and the most chances accepted at third base. So Ronald Edward Santo. So that kind of highlights his career and Barry Larkin's career for our Hall of Fame Friday. So I'm going to set them over to the side here. Do some adjustments here. I'm going to put Santo over here, Barry Larkin over here. We're going to open 2 fan mail packages. 2 fan mail packages. So I'm going to do this one first, since I did get this one in the mail first to this address. So this one again is from Mike Kelly. Mike Kelly. All right, Mad Dog. I don't think I seen him on the channel yet this morning. But we're going to open up Mad Dog's package here. Let's see if I can salvage this bag. I don't mind repurposing and reusing stuff if I can. But I can still tape the top. I think it's going to be easier if I just go this way. I know some people just rip into things and just go to town here. So this is from Mike Santo. I know he said he was going to be sending something. I am getting something ready for him. So I do not like accepting things unless I give something back in return. Unless you specifically tell me, I don't have to do that. But I very much do not mind doing it. This is something kind of fun to do. I'm just going to get that started a little bit there with my trusty cutter there. I use these for almost 20 years with the post office to cut open bundles of mail and packages of different mailings and stuff. Okay, so here we go. So these, of course, Mike knows I am a Ken Griffey person. I'm a Ken Griffey person, and it looks like he sent me, oh wow. He's definitely sent me some Ken Griffeys here. I'll share them with you. Wow. Oh yeah, cut above. I got this one here. I'll start off with this one. I got this one in my collection. But that's cool. I do like having extra ones. I like this because it's a die cut on the top here. You can get it at the right angle without reflections. A cut above. Ken Griffey Jr., Seattle Mariners. This was from the 94 season. 94 season. All right, this Ken Griffey Jr. is Aficionado by Pinnacle. This was a Pinnacle. It looks like it was sorry, I need help. I'm old. This is a 1995 Pinnacle product with Ken Griffey Jr. on it. All right, get those lights out of the way there. Get the glare off a little bit. It's the only problem with having them in like top loaders and stuff. But that is a nice one. I don't know for sure if I have that one. I don't mind getting Ken Griffey's. There's no way I'm ever going to collect them all. But I do have over 10,000 in my collection. So this is a nice Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome. This looks like this one is from 97. Looks like a 1997 or 1998 Topps Chrome. I got a question for all you collectors out there. You know how when you get these and stuff, it says remove the protective coating. You guys usually remove it, or you take it off the card, or do you leave it on the card? If it's been on there for a long time, does it hurt the card any if you do peel it off? I'm assuming if you send it in to get it graded, you would want to peel off that plastic. I don't know if there's anyone in here. Looks like there's 3 people. I know you might just be doing other things, and that's fine if you don't have a chance to ask my question. I might ask that on Jab's channel one of these days. Just ask him a question in a super chat. See if he can explain that process if he knows. All right. This is 1997 Metal Universe. I like the look of that card. Think I might have one of these, but I don't know for sure. If not, I might have something that's similar to this one. There, if I can get the lighting in the right, you can see how that changes and reflects. I like these. All right. Respect, Ken Griffey Jr., 96 Fleer Ultra card. Fleer Ultra card subset, 2 of 10. There's 10 cards in this set. All right. Here's the Griffey Donruss. This is the 1989 Diamond King Donruss. All right. I leave it, afraid it would ruin it. Yeah, I very rarely have I taken them off my cards too. Yeah, I wouldn't want to ruin the card and say, oh man, I pulled that off and look now, it's all messed up. So yeah, I kind of leave it on myself too. That's why I was just curious as to what the big time collectors do. This here is an Upper Deck product, National Pride, Ken Griffey Jr., outfield for the Mariners. Another die cut. Oh, I do like that. I like the corner on this one here. I'll put it this way like this here. It's with the American flag background. I kind of like that one. This looks like it is from... Why do they have to make that stuff so small? When you get old, you need a double duty magnifier to try and see all that fine print on what year card if they don't list it on the front. Sometimes Upper Deck would have it on that little box there, but they don't have nothing listed there. All right, I like this. This is the Metal Universe Ken Griffey Jr. Hardball Galaxy character card. I like that one. Character card of Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Mike, all right, you never seen some of these before, maybe? I've seen a bunch of these, but I don't know for sure if there's probably at least a couple in here that I don't believe I might have in my collection. This is another Ultra Fleer 1998 Power Plus card, Ken Griffey Jr. And I don't mind if I do get a Cincinnati Reds Ken Griffey Jr., but I do like his, since he spent most of his career with Seattle, except for the end when he went to be closer to family in Cincinnati. All right, next we have here Donruss 90s Dominators, Ken Griffey Jr. Home Runs. This looks like 1993 Donruss Leaf product. All right, cool cards. Mike, really appreciate that, Mad Dog, for sending this to me. He'll watch my videos later if he's not able to watch it right now. All right, and then this is the Big Shots, Ken Griffey Jr. Ultra Fleer 1998 subset, 1 of 15. In this subset, they're not all of Griffey, of course. They're different players for this, for the Big Shots. So for those that try to collect subsets, I don't do that so much. And then, of course, the last one here, we got a Gold Reserve Griffey Jr. Cincinnati Reds. He ends it with the Cincinnati Reds. All right, Upper Deck. Looks like this one is probably 1999. See the fine print down here. 2000. It's 2000 for the 1999 season. Stat, it goes to the 1999 stats on there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, a dozen Ken Griffey Jr.'s from my Ken Griffey Jr. collection. That is cool. All right, I'm going to set that aside for now on his envelope, so I remember to log that down in my Fan Mail Friday book. All right, the next one is from Chad Hopkins. You've probably seen him on Jab's channel, for those that watch Jabs or go to Jabs. Chad Hopkins and me have become pretty good friends. I talk to him on the phone on occasions, and he was my very first Fan Mail Friday per se participant. When I got his, it was the only one I got probably almost a month ago. Chad sees this, he could probably correct it if I'm wrong. I'm getting older. I don't remember all the minute details, but he sends me sometimes some Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a note here. Let me make sure there's nothing revealing on here before I do open this. Yeah, okay. Oh, here's a few more cards I found for you on my travels. Hope you need them. I will continue to keep looking for you. I'm still looking for Buck Showalter cards, and I do like those Beckett's and almanacs as well. I like that. I do hope you keep up with the YouTube channel and pray that you have continued success with it. Enjoy the cards. God bless, Chad H. Thanks for that, Chad. Appreciate that. Let's see what Chad sent us this time, this round. You should look at my last Fan Mail Friday if you catch it and stuff. I did have some a unique set that he sent me that, of course, had Ken Griffey Jr. in it, and I had a whole bunch of stars. It was actually a Kodak type set. It wasn't regular size cards, and they were actually like how do I say it? They were actually one more. Good thing I didn't look away from that. They were actually more like postcard size, and it was a unique way they had it in the frame. I highlighted all the cards that were in that little set he got me, but it looks like, oh, okay, a little bit of a mix. I like this. All right, go. Oh, let me put these up. I'll just do them in the order he sent them to me in. But we do have a nice little mix here. So here we go. An Allen and Ginter. Ken Griffey Jr., born on November 21st. Thomas Edison releases the phonograph. All right, so I know I don't have this Ken Griffey Jr. card because it's probably newer. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of the newer Ken Griffey Jr. cards, but this is kind of neat. Born November 21st, 1969. Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Jr. We got another Ken Griffey Jr. here, the Numbers Dame. Allen and Ginter, another one, and his Mariner uniform. All right. Allen and Ginter. And the next one is not Ken Griffey Jr., but it's the next best. Oh, I like this because you don't see these that often. Only certain people get these. It's usually dealers or vendors get the promotional sample cards. I have come across many in my years. It's nice when you can get them because they definitely would be considered like a short print. They sent these to dealers so that they could promote them, show them what the product's looking like. But this is Cal Ripken Jr. Cal Ripken Jr. promotional card. I like that. Cal Ripken Jr. promotional card. Baltimore Orioles Hall of Famer. We got another one. Gypsy Queen Cal Ripken Jr. Gypsy Queen Cal Ripken Jr. You like that one too. And he put these all in top loaders. Wow. That can get pricey. I know because I buy tons of top loaders. Tons of penny sleeves. I have all my Hall of Fame cards in my collection, whether they're commons or whatnot. I put them all in penny sleeves. I want to keep them nice because when I get my project all together there, I am going to be doing something special with them. But this is another Cal Ripken Jr. Prism card. Cal Ripken Jr. Prism card. This looks like this just gives his career totals. But this is 2013. Is it from a 2013 set? Cal Ripken Jr. Oops. Run away there. This is another Cal Ripken Jr. SP Legendary Cuts. SP Legendary Cuts from 2007. Cal Ripken Jr. It's card number 5 in that set. Card number 5. And then it looks like we have another Cal Ripken. So yeah, Cal Ripken Jr. is the second largest collection I have. I don't have as many of him as I do of Ken Griffey Jr.'s. I have probably about 7,000 to 8,000 maybe of Cal Ripken Jr.'s. So I'll need to check the beginning to watch the bios. Oh, no problem there, Warrior Cards. Thanks for jumping in here. Sorry, I just looked up, but it looks like you just jumped on there just about a minute or two ago. Oh, okay. Your webcam was about $80. Yeah, I think I got my Logitech that I use. It was quite a few years ago. I've had it for quite a while. I just used to use it for Skype and things like that. But I want to say I probably paid about $50, maybe 40 to $50 for this one, the Logitech. So this tops Cal Ripken Jr., Baltimore Orioles, responding like a champ, golden moments. And this is from 2012 tops. 2012 tops. So right now, in case you jumped in, Warrior Cards, yeah, I'm just going over some fan mail packages that I got. I got two. The first one was a bunch of Ken Griffey's from Mike Kelly. I think his handle on the channel is Mad Dog. Mad Dog. He said he was sending these to me, and I told him I would definitely get him on the video when he did send them. So that's what we're doing here right now. So this one here is another Ken Griffey Jr., Seattle Mariners, National Pat Time Upper Deck product. And this one is, of course, they got blue writing right over the ear probably on this one. I'm thinking this is either a 94 or 95. 94 or 95 Upper Deck. Put that on Ken Griffey Jr. Now we have here USA Baseball. 2006 USA Baseball Professional Team Champions, Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Looks like his USA Baseball Team jersey had the number 3 on it. And this is from 2013. 2013. And then it looks like our last card is, no, this is a Cal Ripken Jr. The Establishment. Cal Ripken Jr. with the Orioles. This is Upper Deck UD3. And it looks like this set is probably, trying to read the fine print, guys. Sorry, bear with me. Oh, I think it's 90. Oh, come on. Looks like probably, I think it said 1998. 1998. Yes, the Iron Man, Cal Ripken. I remember I was over in Japan when he broke that record, the game record. Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. And this one is, back of the card looks kind of sharp on this one. I like the design there and the look on some of the different cards through the years. But yeah, I'm a big Topps fan, but I do collect everything and anything. So there we have it. We have a bunch of Cal Ripken Jr.'s here and a bunch more Griffies to add into my PC. And for both Chad Hopkins and Mike Kelly, I will be getting them some packages back in the mail. Again, unless somebody tells me specifically not to send them something, I do know what Chad collects. So I'll be getting another package ready for him to send out. And then, of course, our two Hall of Famers there, Warrior Cards, was Barry Larkin and Ron Santo. These were the two of the 2000. These are the 2012 inductees into the Hall of Fame. So that wraps up our video for today. So tomorrow we will have our box break Saturday. Haven't decided what box I'm going to break yet, but I'm going to break open a box of cards. Might not be a big one, might be a small one, might be a blaster box, might be, but it will be some type of box of cards. Most likely a newer product. I do have some newer stuff that I did get in. I went to the local Target. That's the closest place I can buy local cards around here for me, unless I drive closer to Seattle, which is about an hour drive away. But I don't like the traffic on the freeway. So, yeah, Santos should have made it while he was alive. Yeah. You'll go through the bio where I read the bios for the players and stuff. And you'll see some of that. But I like doing this. So, of course, for those that are interested, again, I'm going back in time on our Hall of Fame Fridays and fan mail if I get packages. So I do have the information listed on my About Me in my channel page. So my rookie is nice. Oh, my rookie's nicer than yours of him? Well, I didn't have this rookie card, his rookie card. You talking about Ron Santos? Yeah, I didn't have one, so I said, you know what? I really want to get a rookie card for him. So I went online and broke down and bought one. So sometimes I don't like to spend a lot of money on. I'd like to try and just find them in trades and deals and things like that, but it's kind of hard for Hall of Famers to find their rookie cards per se. But I did. I did the other day. These Barry Larkins here. Um, I was sorting cards the other day, and it was this card here when I was on the Past is Alive, John's channel, and he was breaking open some cards. I'm pretty sure it was John or Eric's channel where he was opening up cards, and boom, he had just showed that one, and I'm like, oh, that's right, that's Barry Larkin, that's his rookie card. And I had just sorted through my cards, and I found five of these in my sorting my cards. I still have probably about 15, 20,000 cards to go through. So, oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so it was neat when I found five of these, though. So Warrior Cards has got a package coming to me. Okay. All right. I do kind of know what you collect too, so I'll be sending you something your way too. So that'll be really fun. I don't mind getting some cards together, sending them off to people. This has been fun. Let me set this one up here, this one up here, show you my Fan Mail Friday cards here today. Just because here I don't have enough stands for everything. But next week, yes, next week will be 2011 Hall of Famers. We'll be doing the 2011 Hall of Famers as we move back in time in this video series. So thanks everybody for jumping in. Looks like we had a high of, might have had a high of more, and I just looked up there and seen we had 6. I know we started out with a few. It's just having fun doing this is what this is all about, is just to have fun. And I feel really bad about what happened with your Kahoot last night there, Warrior Cards. I'll just give you a little fun story before I end here. Sometimes I don't like to leave if people want to talk and chat. It doesn't bother me. I don't really have anything going on. It's not lunchtime yet for me. It's only 11:07. But so no, don't worry about that. I told you at the time I wasn't home yet. I was just kind of listening to it on the side. But all right. See you there, Sportsline. Thanks for jumping in and stuff. But I used Kahoot at our church, a little bit different setting than how you did it and stuff. But we had Vacation Bible School at our churches last week. We just ended yesterday, so that's why I'm back on my normal schedule again at 10:30. That's why I was doing them in the afternoons at 2 o'clock. But long story short, we had the Kahoot at our church, and we had 3 different groups, 3 different age groups. So I had to kind of make it fair for all the age groups intended. And actually, the older group did win. The middle age group could have won, but the one kid that had his turn as they waited in line to answer the next questions, Joel and Becky, Cards and Toys. Have a good day. All right, thanks for jumping in here. I didn't notice you were in the channel, or you were probably just watching in the background. I just found their channel here recently. I've watched some of their videos. I think I might have almost watched them all. I'm going to go back and view. But yeah, Warrior Cards, if you get a chance, if you don't have Joel and Becky Cards and Toys on your, give them a sub. Go and sub to their channel. They're just starting out, jumping in. I welcome them aboard the sports card channel group and stuff. They mentioned in response to one of my comments on their videos and stuff that Jabs and the Jabs brothers kind of got them started and encouraged to do this. I like that people are seeing the content and stuff and saying, hey, I could try that. I can do that. Again, I started 1st of May, and boom. Glad you used it. I was upset you used the language they used. Yeah, I need to go back and edit those parts out. Pretty much what you want to do, there's a way to do it private, but I don't know. We might have to do that to kind of protect our channel and give them a backdoor type pin so they can put it in. Yeah. when you have only a few people on a stream, like if I were to do a Kahoot right now with 5 people in, if it looked like 4 joined in, I would just hide that pin then so that new people couldn't join in. But it's because once you start the Kahoot, you shouldn't allow then new people to jump in. But yeah, we'll have to fine tune that for more people to use those. To be fair, for the trivia that you do, to try and do your giveaways and however you want to work things. But yeah, so but for Joel and Becky Cards and Toys, just have fun. Come in and watch the other channels. You can see how different people do different things. I kind of mix my channel up. If you've seen this, I give my kind of like my schedule here. It's posted up on my page, and I have a link on my About Me to go to my eBay channel, my eBay store. And then also I list on there too another link to go to my Patreon. I have set up a Patreon. It doesn't matter if people want to sign up for that or not. You can look and see what I do for my Patreon. It revolves around Hall of Famers. I'll just tell you that much. And but I do have different tiers and different levels. At the smallest tier, you will get something, not just the video content and the access to early breaks. Say when I start posting breaks, I got to get that fine-tuned as far as getting them, how that works as far as keeping it private until you give like a 24-hour window for your Patreons or your loyal subscribers to go in and buy up spots on the breaks. I do kind of know how that works to set it up. So I'm going to be working on something like that down the pike. But what I want to do is just get up there. So my Pack Break Tuesdays, Oddball Wednesdays, Throwback Thursdays, Hall of Fame Fridays, and Box Break Saturdays. I usually take Sunday and Monday off, so I just do it that way. Yeah. I have some product for the Patreons, and I do have packs available that I can give, and if I do have Patreons show up and stuff. So I just created the Patreon. I do have a link if people want to go to it, but I won't go into that. There's something that kind of irked me just a little bit. I won't go into none of the details, but yeah. So it's there. If people want to sign up, I'll get notifications saying that somebody became a Patreon member, and that's fine. But I'm not really pushing it per se. So I just want to have fun, share content. That's why right now I'm just opening up product, adding stuff into my collection or my store that I'm promoting on eBay. As a matter of fact, I was kind of lax, so I just listed like 20 new items on my eBay store. So it's just fun to do this kind of stuff. But I'm not really comfortable with getting into breaks and giveaways and stuff like that just quite yet. As you can see, I'm probably freezing up some. That's why I'm trying to move around so that they know it's just not a stationary picture here. There's somebody moving, somebody talking. Actually, I'm being kind of silly here. I could put myself in the video here so you can see me. We're done with the cards per se. You're just staring down there. But yeah, sometimes I ramble and I forget things. But this is me. And yes, you'll always see me with a ball cap on, because otherwise you might see the glare off my shiny head. I know. Now you see the real me. No, I do have hair. I just chop it off. I don't like it. My wife don't like looking at it because it's white, just like, well, my mustache has. I used to have brown hair when I was younger, but it's just gone. It's all white now. I don't mind sharing that stuff. My daughter probably said, "Did you do that again, Dad?" Yeah, that's just me. I'm silly. I'm wild. I'm crazy sometimes, but it's fun. It is fun doing this. You'll pay attention. Sometimes you'll see I'll change things around in my background. I've got these signs here and stuff. Behind this sign, of course, I got a couple stacks of cards. 15, 16, 17, 18. I think it's next week or something that the 2019 top set's coming out. I will be adding to my top set collection. Keeping up to date and moving back in time with top sets. But I just like collecting. But I am working in the process of downsizing. So I am working, once I get everything all sorted and organized, I pretty much pull out all my rookie cards. I pull out all the star players, all the common, everyday normal players. I don't know. anybody that plays baseball has got a spot in my heart because of what they've gone through uh, to make it to the big leagues. To make it to the big leagues. It would be nice to sell enough on eBay to pay shipping for trades and give away cards. Cool signs, yep. They release on the 3rd. Okay, I knew it was next week, so it is the 3rd, so I'll be going on probably eBay or Amazon, see who has it probably cheaper, and I'll probably just buy a box, have it sent, and I'll add it to my stack. But that is just fun. So I'm going to get ready to wrap things up. I've rambled on for a few minutes after we did all the cards and stuff. Don't mind doing that, as long as there's somebody in here to holler with. So Joel and Becky, Cards and Toys, give them a sub if you get a chance. I just want to shout them out. I don't need the super chat to do that. Then we got Warrior Cards here. He's one of my faithful. I've been in his live streams and stuff and had a chance to chit chat and talk with him. Hopefully through the channels and stuff, I'll get to know him much better, and we can get to know each other and become friends through the card collecting YouTube channels, as we state. I know Jabs, pretty much you never see him on camera. John, he don't mind being on camera. He does that goofy mailman thing. If I live closer, I could probably actually wear a mailman uniform and just show up at his door with his packages, you know. But it's really cute the way he does that. I'm later, man. Don't need a super chat. No problem. Thanks, Warrior Cards. I appreciate all you do, and you need to take it easy, young man. I can call you a young man because I'm much older than you. And I noticed your wife was in there on her phone or whatever. The mailman. Yeah, I was a mailman for 20 years. 20 years, United States Navy. Now I'm enjoying retirement doing this. And this, before I got back involved with card collecting, I thought one day I'd open up a bookstore. Now I wish I could afford to open up a card shop and have a LCS in the community that was sports and not this much sports and this much gaming. That's my local card shops are not sports card shops. They're gaming shops. The kids actually go there and play their card games along with buying the product from them, and there's very little sports card in it. We got a guy in Marysville, our next town south. The name of his sports card shop is Who's On First? And I go there, I say, wow, you don't have much sports in here. They're just playing games. Yep. Yeah, and I know I get it too. That's where they got the money right now because there's not as many sports card collecting, but that's why we're re-energizing the sports card collecting. And yeah, it does get expensive these days, but you know what? I guess that's part of life. Well, I'm kind of to the point where I'm done rambling. I can't think of anything. A card shop would be awesome. I get it with the gaming. Yeah. If I did open up a local card shop, it would probably be a mix of cards, sports cards, not gaming. If they wanted to come in and look for gaming, I'd know what places to send them. In my town here in Arlington, town south in Marysville, I got 2 places you can go and get your gaming cards. But it would be sports cards, primarily baseball. I would have the other sports too. And then I would do collectible type items. Any range of collectibles. I've been a stamp collector. I've been a coin collector. I've got a humongous coin collection. I'm just my daughter calls me a rat pack because I collect so many different things. I'll just give you one real quick thing before I do close out. Since this is a webcam, I can go around here. Let's see. There we go. There's Ken Griffey Jr. up on my wall here. There's Cal Ripken Jr. There's Ichiro. He's the next one I'm collecting. I'm working on Ichiro cards. There's my Goddard Man Cave. There's a penny collection, a dollar collection. There's the 12th man, Seattle Seahawks. There you go. You can see that one there. If you can see that middle guy in the middle there, Blomdahl, that's me. No, just kidding. I wish it was me going on the field with Lynch and Wilson. But that's just a quick look around here. Let's see. there's more books and stuff and magazines. There's the complaint department's right up there. Mainly my family's complaint is, Dad, you don't have room for anything in your office. You're running out of space. And that is so true. So true. So without further ado, I am going to close out this video and say goodbye. It's been real fun. Those are nice. No problem. I don't mind sharing. This is my little world in my office. My card separation, sorting, and organizing takes place upstairs in my son's old room. He's a music teacher out in Pensacola, Florida, and my daughter is a medical assistant. So we're just waiting for grandkids to show up so I can share the hobby with them, hopefully. But neither of our kids are married yet. So you guys just have a great day. Enjoy the world of card collecting. Check out the channels that are out there. Some of them are really neat. Another neat one that I'm getting ready, following their videos, is they're out in Florida. They're Tampa Bay fans, and then it's a father and son duo. I really enjoy their channel and stuff. And matter of fact, I'm getting some cards ready for them, and they don't even know it yet. But I'm getting some together. I actually found somebody. I'm trying to remember the player's name, but I looked at that card and I'm like, that almost looks like Mateo. That almost looks like Mateo. So it's just fun to do this and surprise people, find out how you have things in common with people throughout our country. So just have a great day. I'm just going to look down here. The cards are still here. I'm going to leave you with that parting scene right here. And Hall of Fame Fridays and Fan Mail Friday is now complete. We're nearing the hour mark, so I'm going to sign off. MP Fox. Yes, MP Fox. There you go. MP Fox is the dad, and I'm thinking it's MC Fox is the son, right? Yeah, they do have a great channel. I'm working my way. I started with episode 1. I think I'm getting close to episode 20. I'm trying to climb. I really enjoy their channel. It's really cute. I like seeing that around the channels. Okay, bye now.